Does everybody have a bingo card in front of them? Do you know how to, does everybody know how to play bingo? All right, well, I'm going to give you the rules. Okay, if you don't have a card, raise your hand and we'll make sure that we get your card. Good. You need some cards over here? You have extra? Beautiful. Because I was going to say, as soon as I said I will get you a card, I didn't know where I was going to get them from. So, here's another. If she's just gone for a minute, she'll never know. Okay. Oh, thank you. 3, will 3 do? Okay. One. Just one card per person if anybody needs a. Right. There you go. Great. Okay, that's good. You need one over there? No, we're good. All right, so you see that funny looking guy in the middle? That's me with the nose on. My father made me put it on. No. Mark that out. So with a pen, mark that out. So that's your first, that's a free space basically. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to get 5 in any direction. So it's either 5 vertically, or that's vertically, diagonally, or horizontally. 5 in a row, all right? Yeah, the empty space would count as one of them. Okay, so but it's got to be 5 in a row, right? In a straight line, diagonally, vertically, or horizontally. All right. If 2 of you happen to get bingo at the same time, whoever stands up and screams it the loudest. So if you get bingo, if you happen to, when you get 5 in a row, the way you tell if you're the winner, if I call your bingo number that makes you have 5 in a row, you stand up and you scream bingo, and then you're the winner and you get the prize that I have especially for you. Okay? You got it? All right, you ready? Okay, here we go. B10. So you look under your B's, and if you have a 10, you mark out the B10. B7. O71. So look under your O's, you see a 71. I-25. Ooh, some excitement from the left side of the room, or the right side. I-25, ho! N41. N35. I-28. You have 5 in a row? You got to be in a row. Diagonally, vertically. You got it? No. I-28, O70. O68. O64. N33. G51. Everybody wins! Look at that! Oh, boy! Oh, surprise! Oh, look at that! Oh. If you didn't get bingo, you did something wrong. There's actually 8 different bingo cards, so everybody at your table has a different card. But the winning number that makes everybody get bingo, everybody's winning bingo number is G51. So wasn't that a nice surprise? Yeah. I mean, isn't that feeling that, oh my gosh, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, and then, what's that? All right, so that's what we're trying to, the surprise. You're still chatting about it, huh? Still excited. That's just a way to get you up after lunch, you know? Just as you start to fall asleep, bingo! So the surprise is the unexpected. You know, you didn't see that coming, did you? When all of a sudden you're playing along and you're hoping that you're gonna, it's gonna work for you. The next thing you know, you get bingo and everybody screams bingo. So that's what we're looking for, is the unexpected, is that little jolt of adrenaline, that oh, did you do that for me? When Arno Tony, of the general manager of the Melia Hotel, said, we're going to throw you a birthday party, and then he opened up the roof. I mean, that was so unexpected, such a nice surprise. Right? Now, I'm very fortunate. I have had the same employee for 23 years now. I've been a professional speaker for 27 years, and Nancy McGraw has been with me for 23 of those 27 years, still with me. After being together for 1 year, we sat down and we said, okay, how can we better serve our clients, and how can we better serve each other? So we came up with one idea that made all the difference in the world. We came up with job descriptions for each other. And the job description was the exact same: to create each other's perfect world. Now, my perfect world revolves around more joy, less hassle. I think in some way, all of our perfect worlds revolve around more joy and less hassle. Wouldn't you say? I mean, if you could choose more joy and less hassle, right? I mean, that's probably a good reason why we're here, is to celebrate more, get more out of life, enjoy what we do, right? See, I want to be able to come and go as I please. I want the freedom to create. I want to make a difference in whatever unique way I want to make a difference in the world. So if you ask Nancy what she does for me, she'll say the stuff that doesn't show, which is just about everything. Nancy's perfect world, she said, revolves around anything that doesn't have to do with accounting and technology. I said, fair enough, we'll order out. We do. She said, and I would like to spend more time with my son, David. Right? David was young and home at the time, bless you, going to school. And I said, great, you know, what we do is not brain surgery. Take more time off during the summer when David's out of school, work from home more, and we'll work it out, which we did. And then, in the spirit of surprise and tapping into what's highest on someone's joy list, see, if you want to surprise people where they appreciate it the most, do something that they already cherish, that you know that they love. You know, find out more about them. So being with Nancy and knowing that, you know, asking her what her perfect world is, I knew that David had to be involved in any time I wanted to surprise her, or we celebrated big birthdays. And so over the years, we've had some really wonderful experiences. 50th birthday had to involve David in the plot. So David called a few weeks before the big birthday and says to his mother, "Oh, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to come home for your big birthday. We have a big test, and I can't make it up, so I'm going to have to make it up to you later. I'm sorry." She was disappointed, but she understood. The morning of her 50th birthday, she's working a half a day. Phone rings, I answer it. She thinks it's a client by the way that I'm talking. October 23rd, can you hold on one quick minute? Nancy, can you do me a favor? Can you run to the boot of my car and grab my road calendar out? She had done this before because I keep all my dates on. So she takes my keys, my car's right outside. She runs outside, she opens up the boot of the car, and there's David in the boot. Surprise! And once we revived her, she was somewhere close to that perfect world. All right. So how do we go about creating the perfect world? How do we go about surprising people based on that perfect world? First, we need to know what their perfect world is, right? Right? So how do we learn more about the people in our lives? It's funny, I had a lady share this example in a seminar. She wrote me a note 6 months later, and she goes, you know, as you were telling the perfect world story, she says, I was embarrassed to say that after 20 years of marriage, I really didn't know what my husband's perfect world was. She says, so I started paying more attention. I started asking him about his favorite foods, how I could make his favorite foods, what he'd like to do, doing more of what he wanted to do. And she says, and now their marriage is better than it's ever been before because they both try to create each other's perfect world. What a wonderful place to come from. But so in some organizations, when we're in big organizations, it's a little hard to create incentive programs around each individual. But if we pay more attention, if we customize the little things with surprises. So if we finished a big project, we thought, okay, I'm going to stop at Starbucks and pick up Starbucks for the small team I'm working for. But all of a sudden, you know that they love caramel macchiato. So instead of just a Starbucks, it's a special Starbucks, and they appreciate it a lot more that way. Now, recently I got a gift from a friend of mine who I had done something for, and she sent me some oatmeal cookies. Which anytime I get a gift, I'm always grateful for the gift. I don't eat oatmeal cookies. I just really don't. I've never really liked oatmeal cookies. So I do what I normally do when I get a gift that I don't use or don't like. I re-gift it to somebody who does like it. All right. And now I'm famous for regifting. So now I include the original card in my regifting. I think it's a nice thing to do. So. Reminds me of the time when I got cookies from a meeting planner that I had spoken to, that not only did she find out what my favorite kind of cookies are, which are peanut butter cookies, but she made the cookies, or she ordered the cookies from a company that she found out all of my hobbies, what schools I had gone to in the past, and so each cookie represented a piece of my life. I love to play tennis, so there was a tennis racket. I love comedy. There was a little microphone and a funny bone along with as one of the cookies. There was a mountain bike on there, my old schools. And as much as I wanted to eat the cookies, I hated to eat the cookies because they represented something special in my life. Right? So, which cookies do you think I would appreciate more? Yeah, the ones that had that special value because they took the time to find out a little bit more about me. So just the tapping into the uniqueness on what's highest on the joy list of those of the people that are in our lives. And sometimes we can check with colleagues, we can check with family members to find out a little bit more. But what a wonderful surprise is when we're honoring somebody for 5 or 10 years of service, or we're trying to they get a promotion. To tap into that joy list and find out what's highest on that joy list. One of my favorite companies that we interviewed was Royal Plaza on Scots. They're in Singapore, and they surprise their employees, and they love to surprise their customers as well. There was a lady that had been there for 5 years that was promoted to a new position, and they had a little ceremony for her. They presented her with a nice plaque, and as they started the ceremony, the director of marketing, Odette Huang, said to her assistant, Hui Ching, she says, "Can you do me a favor? Can you run to my desk? There's a little gift on my desk, if you don't mind." So she went to the desk, and what she brought back was the girls or the lady's parents. They had flown in her parents from East Malaysia. She hadn't seen her parents in a while, and then tears flowed and had a wonderful reunion, and they put up the parents for a couple days at the hotel. And what a nice celebration, huh? What a wonderful surprise that they cared enough to find out if you can tap into the family life and do something that everybody in the family benefits from, then you get greater mileage from those experiences as well.